There's a really weird obsession that a lot of men have when it comes to humbling women. They'll take any and every opportunity they can get to try to bring a woman down to where they are. And it usually stems from a few things, primarily from insecurity. When a man sees that a woman is confident and she's successful and she is being her full and authentic self, that might make him feel inadequate in one way or another to some extent. So what he does is he tries bringing her down to where he is so he can feel a little more adequate. There are cases in which a man might perceive you as someone who's too good for him, and this can be due to a variety of things. It can be your success, once again, your confidence, your security within yourself. It can also be your beauty. He sees that you're an attractive woman who gets attention from a lot of other men or even women, and in essence, that makes him feel inferior to some degree. What that does is it indirectly instills a little bit of fear in him. So now he's thinking that you can do better than him. And that's exactly why he will go as far as saying certain things to try to bring you down. No one's gonna want you, you're getting old, you hit an expiration date, whatever the case may be. Take all that makeup off and you go from being an 8 to being a 2. Those are all phrases that men will generally use to try to humble a woman, to bring her down to where they are.
Oh, they want independent women because they don't want to financially do anything for you. The only thing they can do is, you know what. So two things can be true at the same time. So yeah, that's true, but a man gonna always bring you down to his level or wherever his level is. Okay. So let's just say this man is a pookie, is a pookie, and like he's manipulating. So like men looking at women, say like for like me, I'm a masculine woman, so they probably masculine, independent, high self-confidence, self-esteem. I'm secure within myself, right? So a predator could target me based off on those things, and then if I let him manipulate my power from me, he gains the power and then he would dominate over me. Basically, manipulation of my feminine energy of my confidence, energy of my self-esteem, energy of my self-worth. Because he would take my securities from me, so I would be insecure. He would take my my confidence from me. He would take my self-worth from me. He would take my damn respect from me, my self-respect from me, and all of that is just like to boost their ego and feed they insecurities. And so then now I'm looking for him for validation, to tell me I'm worthy, when he could be talking about something, you ain't shit. Like basically a predator look at an independent woman like, yeah, I could dominate over her, because they jealous, they jealous, envious, and insecure. When I say men are jealous and envious of women, that's a real thing. And I know we not blind to the fact of that. I know we not blind to the fact that they unalive women, manipulate women, beat on women. It'll bleed on over to their own child. The dark side of a woman is masculine. The dark side of a man is feminine. So you see the men get into relationships and literally show the woman they hate them every day. They're lying, cheating, stealing, manipulating. They're not emotionally intelligent, but these supposed to be the leaders. Letting the woman believe that they in love, they having sex, they transferring a woman's sexual self-worth from her. And all of this is after the woman is emotionally attached through sex. Having full-blown temper tantrums. Throwing food and beating the woman, like, just because what? Because the evil, demonic, jealous, envious woman within you. We got women out here giving men phone numbers just to keep the peace. Just so the evil, demonic woman don't hate on her and hit her in the head with a damn brick. And it's stemming from childhood trauma. Okay, they probably could have been a child where the mama, everybody on drugs, and they sitting in a dark room with no toys. Okay, So, but instead of acknowledging that and working on that, their minds is so full of lust because they started lusting about 7, 8 years old, feeling on themselves, okay, and so they are already attracted to women or whatever they attracted to. I don't know, whatever it is, okay, but we gonna say women right now. Okay, and so they started lusting after women and feeding their minds bullshit, darkening their hearts, which darkens their soul. So they keep feeding this evil, demonic, jealous, envious woman, not feeding their minds with nothing of substance, not investing in themselves through personal growth and development, and not taking the jealous, envious traits and manipulating them into something powerful. Because that's all it is just manipulation. But instead of manipulating them and their emotions and how they feel and stuff like that, that's too hard of a job. So they have to manipulate others to fit the mold. Like they can go to work, they can have a family, and instead of working on themselves and allowing the woman to manifest a life of prosperity and abundance, they dragging the women straight to hell. Men complain about the weak women, yet they are afraid of the strong women, the educated women, the independent women. Let me tell you why I think that is. I think that is because of the fact that they not real leaders. Ain't no real leader. You ain't gonna come to me with a problem and I'm gonna tell you nagging. I'm gonna try to help you figure out the problem because I'm a problem solver. Okay, a leader is a problem solver, a decision maker. A leader can follow directions. A leader is an asset to the team. A leader makes decisions based on what's best for the team. Okay, and so I believe that's why they scared of the strong woman, because they not effective leaders. And the strong, educated, and independent gonna make them look bad. Men are always worried about looking bad, but they make themselves look bad. I'm not understanding. The weak woman, which they the ones is weak, okay, they beat the weak woman because she gonna make them look bad because neither one of them are leaders. See, the weak woman looking for a man, to lead her, okay, and they not leaders, and so they gotta distract her from the fact that they not leaders. And they say, oh, they like a challenge. The challenge is, are you strong enough to not let them beat you down? And see, the ones that's like that is the insecure weak men, okay, and then they get with the weak woman and they take advantage of her because she is a reflection of them. Constant reminder of just how weak they are.
You really want them hoes, you can have them bitches. You don't even cheat with no bad bitches. This shit is eating me. You sleeping peacefully, getting more mad at you. Thinking about stabbing you, don't even